It is Super Bowl Sunday. So that being said, we had a couple functions we got to go to today. I haven't really be out in the shop doing much work because I don't want to get all scrungy. But I got tired of also kind of in between things, sitting in the house watching time pass. So I thought, what the heck? I'll just come out here. I'll show you what we got going on right now, and what I plan to do here in the near future. And the Nova's been kind of pushed over to the side. Um, I had a couple cars I had to work on. I needed the lift. It was a lot easier to have the old girl in that bay that drove, and instead of one I'd have to push. So this worked out a lot better. However, Facebook Marketplace, you gotta love that. I did manage to come up with a sheet metal intake for it. Now I'm kind of debating as to whether I'm going to use it or not because, the stock intake actually flows better and makes more power. But that would look a lot cleaner. It would definitely improve the appearance if I ever decided to open the hood. And it would still run. I probably wouldn't even notice a difference, to be honest with you, for what I do. So, yeah, I got that purchased. I'll probably end up sticking it on there, but now I got to replace my water pump, and all you LS guys know how that all runs. One of the big problems I had at the end of last year were my front brakes were sticking, and I was searching and couldn't figure out why. And apparently, when I put this car together, Novice Joe didn't quite get that little plunger that is in this master cylinder that pushes on the brake booster that pushes on the master cylinder adjusted quite right, and maybe it must have rolled out a little bit more, because what I found was that thing was backed out and it was causing pressure to be on the master cylinder, and the brakes were trying to stop us all the time. So we got that much of it fixed. Problem, which I didn't know I had, was that shock mount was broke. I really kind of want to replace the leaf spring suspension and, upgrade it with a set of coils, or maybe even like a 4-link like what we did on the Nova. So I patched the shock mount back together for right now, because I want to have the yellow car running before I actually tear this one down to a spot where I don't have something fun to drive. So got the shock remounted. I am currently remaking the bracing for the gas tank. The way I originally did it wasn't right. It wasn't the best. I really never intended it to go 5 years, but it did. So now I'm kind of going back and correcting some of what I should have did probably 2 or 3 years ago. As you can see, the exhaust for the Nova is welded together and is waiting to go back on. Here's the exhaust for the old girl. And as you can tell, I'm not afraid to run these country roads. And we've kind of scraped the bottom a few times. So now then, I'm debating, do I want to kind of put this back on and just let it go for right now? I kind of want to do something. I'd like to reroute the exhaust all the way out the back of the car, but space gets kind of limited around that gas tank as far as, going out the rear goes. Or do I just remake what I did? I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. One of the other little surprises last year is, I don't know if you can see it, but the window shattered. So that is going to have to be replaced. So we got a little bit of work to do on her yet, but it'll be out and running here in a couple weeks. I got faith. What else have we got going on? I'm still accumulating some parts for the Overland, the Willies, the little Willie as my wife calls it. I've got a motor transmission. I've got one rear axle that's out of a 3rd gen Camaro. I've got some springs and stuff in the shed. This probably was, I don't know how long this was going to be. It probably wasn't the most interesting in the world. But that's kind of the rundown for right now. I'm going to enjoy the weather a little bit here, get ready to go to my daughter's house, have some football frenzy. Y'all have a good day. Go whatever team you root for. Today is Super Bowl Sunday. Like most Super Bowls, I guess we got, now I don't guess, I know, trust me, I know. All right, it is Super Bowl Sunday. You know, as with most, that one really sucks. I'm going to get rid of it.